What's up, glam fam? Welcome back to the channel today. How's everybody doing? So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this look. So let's go ahead and get started. With our first palette, we're going with the Juvia's Place the Zulu palette. This is like my go-to palette, and we're starting off with that it's like a dandelion yellow. And when we apply this color, you're going to go to the inside corners, but you don't want to go too far because, as you saw, we have a bunch of other colors to fit in there. So go ahead, pack on that yellow, and then let's go ahead and move on. For the next color that we're going to be using, we're using that deep purple, also from the same palette, and this time it's going to go to the middle part of the eyelid, right underneath the brow bone. And you don't really want to focus on blending so much right now. Just go ahead and pack on that purple. Moving on to our next color, we're going for that matte turquoise, and this time this color is going to go obviously to the outside corner of our eyes. Again, make sure you're packing on each one of these colors, and then you can start blending. Moving on to our orange, you're going to pack on this color underneath where we had that yellow. Now it's a little bit above the crease, but it's still below the yellow. That's because you want to see all of the colors first before you add that cut crease. So like I said, this orange is going underneath the yellow. So you should be able to see the yellow, the orange, and the purple. Moving on to the next one, we're switching to the Festivals palette, and we're going for that deep red. Now this time when we add the red, it's kind of going in the same place as the orange, but a little bit lower. You used to be able to see the yellow, the orange, and then the red. And we're using the red to really intensify that cut crease area. So again, you don't want to blend the red too much with the orange. You still want to see all of the colors individually. Moving on, we're switching to the Afrique palette, and this time we're going to go for that true blue. Again, this is all of the colors in the rainbow, so the next one up is blue. And this time, this is going to go on the outside corners as well. We're not going to add a middle color, and you just want to go ahead and start blending this together, like right away from the start. This blue is such a dominant color. Like I said, you want to be really light-handed and do your blending as you're packing this color on. Moving on, we're going to go ahead and start to do our cut crease. We are using the Revolution Refine and Define Concealer in color C1. This is a super thick concealer that works perfectly. And I'm doing a half cut crease. So you're not going to take this all the way to the edge of your eye. You're kind of going to, after you get about halfway, you're going to start to lighten up your hand and kind of fade it out a little bit. Okay, moving on, we're going back to the Afrique palette. We're going back to that true blue, and we're actually going to start from the outside edge this time, and we're just fading or feathering, I should say, that blue into that cut crease area because it was a little bit too sharp for me, and I kind of want it to be a little bit smoother. Now we're going to go ahead, we're going to go back to that Zulu palette, and we're going to go back to that matte turquoise. Now when we add this color, it's going to go right in front of that true blue, and we're using this as a transitional color between our dark blue and our cut crease because it's too hard of a transition. So again, you want to be really, really light-handed, and you really want to focus on your blending at this point because like I said, this turquoise is a transitional color. Now that we've added our turquoise, we're actually going to go ahead and switch to that shimmer lime green. And this green is going to go right above or before the turquoise, I should say. So it's going to go a dark blue, a turquoise, and then a green. All of these are right next to each other on the color wheel, so it's fairly easy to blend together. Alright, in the Afrique palette, we're actually going to go for a yellow. We're going to go for the lemon yellow. Remember, the Zulu palette has a dandelion yellow, but it's a little bit too warm. So we want a stronger true yellow, a lemon yellow, a cool yellow. And this is going to blend into that shimmer green. We're not taking it all the way to the top part of that crease. As you can see, I'm about halfway in because I want the crease to come in at an angle. So don't take this yellow all the way to that top line of the cut crease. Now we're switching to our Huda Beauty palette, the Warm Up Sessions, and we're going for that shimmer rose gold or like a rose pink-ish type thing, and this is going to go in front of the yellow as well. I know these colors don't really go together next to each other on the color wheel, but this is a very, very light color, so I'm actually using this to fill in that blank space where we had that cut crease so it's not that awkward concealer color. We're going to cover that up with the shimmer pink. Moving on, now it's time to go ahead and add some glitter. This is a loose glitter in the color rose pink, but I'm also going to add my bright silver glitter as well. And before I add this, of course, we need our base booster. So I'm going in with my liquid adhesive that I got from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to add this basically where we had that shimmer pink from the Huda palette. It just wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be. It wasn't like, you know, super poppin'. So I'm just adding the adhesive to the top part of the crease, not the entire crease, just the top part. And then I'm mixing that pink glitter and that silver glitter together, and I'm going to go ahead and, you know, basically outline my crease. So this is what my eyeshadow build is looking like so far. I'm pretty satisfied. I could have added a little bit more yellow because I kind of lost some of it. But it's alright. We're going to go ahead and move on. We're going to add our makeup and we're going to do our lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So this is what I'm looking like right now, and my eyeliner is popping, and so is those lashes. Oh my god. So this time I'm actually gonna do my waterline with a white pencil liner instead of the black one. Usually when you add white, it's to make your eyeballs look a little bit bigger, so that's what I'm going with. Now normally I don't do it because I think it looks weird on me, but I'm experimenting. So now we're going to do our underneath the lash line, we're going for that dandelion yellow. And I am going to add this to the inside corners of my waterline. Now we're switching to that shimmer green, and this is going to go underneath the middle. And basically I'm adding the same colors that I have on top. It's just going to be repeated on the bottom. So now we're adding our highlight. This is my Kiss Professionals Rose Shimmer Palette. As you can see, it's cracking and it's been dropping all over the place. But I still have some pigment left, and I'm going to use it all before I buy another one. So go ahead and add this to your nose, your brow bone area, and then we're going to go ahead with our highlight. This is my AOA Wonder Baked Highlighter in the shade Bubbly. Lastly, we're going to go ahead and do our lips. This is the Diamond Lip Gloss by AOA Studios, and the color is Bubblegum. It is a halogenic shimmer lip gloss, but it's really thin. So I'm going to go on top of that with my Ruby Kiss Clear Lip Gloss. So this is the finished look. It's such a winter wonderland full of color. I absolutely love it. Please let me know what you guys think about this look in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and tell your friends to join the Glam Fam. I'll see you guys in the next one.